Okay. What is radon? Radon is a gas. In fact, sometimes I jokingly say a jumping jack flash, it's a gas, 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 to kind of lighten it because it's not that serious of an issue. It is the number two cause of cancer according to the U.S. government in the United States. Second only to number one, which is cigarette smoking. Okay, not everybody gets that one right too, because there's not as much cigarette smoking that goes on today as it did in the past. But radon forms when radium breaks down in the ground. And as it breaks down, it becomes light gas and it floats up to the surface and floats away, and nobody's bothered by it. We're probably inhaling some right now. However, if it comes up underneath the foundation and has nowhere to go, it may work its way out to the side and float up in the ground and go away. But if there's any cracks or crevices in the foundation, it may seep into the foundation, into the basement, and fill that room with air, with radon gas, which is, you can't see it and you can't smell it. So you might be breathing it and causing yourself some harm. Okay, simple to remediate. Remember, I told you, anything can be fixed. Okay, so don't ever be afraid to the point where, oh my God, it's got radon. It can be fixed and taken care of. And you are usually guaranteed that because, and let me explain why. How it's fixed is they seal all the cracks in the foundation throughout. They drive a pipe, they being the remediator, puts a pipe in the ground through the concrete and a stack up above the roof with a motor on it that runs nonstop 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And it literally sucks the air out of from underneath the foundation, blows it away. Okay, those fans are usually good. You should check them probably once every 5 years. They're just really incredible. And you can even check on, they've got a little device on the outside. You can look at it to see that it's working. Don't overthink it. It's not that overthink. And the cost to remediate it, somewhere between $1,200 to $2,500 on an average home. If it's, I have one right now that the ranch, it's a ranch with an expanded foundation. It's a very large ranch. And part crawl space on one side and concrete slab on the other. It's going to run about $4,200. That's one of the more expensive ones. So it's just something to think about when you're looking at a house, negotiating these things. Who's going to fix it? Who's going to repair it? In most instances, if a lender understands that there is a higher level of elevation of radon in the property, which is usually above, I think, zero point 0.4 or 0.04 picatures or whatever it is, they will require it to be done before they will grant the loan to close. So most buyers can't do anything to a home until they own it, so they're going to require or request that the seller do it, perform the duties. Once the remediation is done, then it is retested to make sure it's functioning properly. Okay? Should you retest it over the years? Maybe, but usually once it's done, it's probably pretty good. Okay? But don't let that stop you from purchasing the home of your dreams.